JV Felix!
How sweet, Marisha.
I'm going to go back to the pop star moment.
Yeah.
They're calling me a pop star now. I have to live up to it because pop star was like a big title.
Even from the day I won the contest, even till now, when I step on the stage, I never go thinking that log mujhe sunne aayenge. I always go with the feeling that I am there for them.
एक बैंड को साउंड चेक के लिए 3 घंटे
3 घंटे नहीं लगने चाहिए.
You had a fight with any of your musician?
Yeah, of course.
Have you ever forgotten lyrics while singing a song?
मैं भूल जाता हूँ. क्राउड को नहीं पता चलेगा मैं भूला. If you are calling yourself a singer,
हाँ.
then go and sing live. ये चीज मरीशा मैं तुमसे पूछना चाहता हूँ, आपके क्लाइंट लोग को ही देख के समझ में क्यों नहीं आता है कि भाई पीछे सुखविंदर सिंह की आवाज आ रही है और उसके ऊपर तुम ये कर रहे हो, बट फिर भी क्लाइंट को समझ में क्यों नहीं आता?
नहीं आ रहा है. क्लाइंट को लगता है पैसा ही सब कुछ है. During the show he said, आप सेंटर में आओ, आप सेंटर में आओ. After he finished the song, they did this to him. They said, आपका हो गया, आप जाओ.
Artists should also be flexible enough to understand the situation.
How many years did you all spend together as Asma?
We never split. So I encourage everybody. जल्दबाजी में you should not expect results. You should always have patience.
When I used to anchor, तो मेरे तो इतने अजीब experiences होते थे. I used to work with these music directors and very renowned playback singer. मैं सिर्फ excited थी क्योंकि वो शाहरुख खान के लिए गाते थे. So I was a शाहरुख fan.
Okay, that's an easy guess. That's a very easy guess.
तुमने मेरा बहाना फोड़ दिया.
क्या भांडा पूरा?
I'm a little disappointed यार Jimmy.
क्यों?
I swear, मेरे mind में बचपन से ये thought है that a guy who can sing and play the guitar is the most romantic
करता था ना
person.
शादी से पहले.
अच्छा.
चंदू के चाचा ने चंदू की चाची को चांदी की चमची से चटनी चटाए.
Life in the event industry is absolutely uncertain. लेकिन इस uncertainty के बावजूद you have to keep your tempo going up and you have to believe that it's going to keep getting better और इसी positivity के साथ काम करना बहुत ज़्यादा important है. आज की जो मेरे गेस्ट है वो इसी का एक बहुत बड़ा लाइव एग्जाम्पल है. मैं उन्हें बहुत सालों से जानती हूँ, आप भी उन्हें जानते हैं. आपने उन्हें बहुत ज़्यादा प्यार दिया और आसमान की बुलंदियों तक पहुँचाया. चंदू के चाचा ने इतना सिंपल सा गाना लेकिन किसी की करियर बना सकता था. लेकिन यू कैनॉट कीप बास्किंग इन द ग्लोरी, यू हैव टू कीप मूविंग ऑन. ये मैंने आज इनसे सीखा. आप भी ये पॉडकास्ट सुन के बहुत ज़्यादा एंजॉय करेंगे. आपको एक्चुअली बहुत ज़्यादा मोटिवेशन मिलेगा दैट एज अ परफॉर्मिंग आर्टिस्ट हाउ डू यू कीप योर टेम्पो गोइंग अप. It's a candid conversation. It's a tell-all tale. And I have to request you, please watch this podcast till the end because at the end, he just made my day. He knows how to win everyone's heart. Ladies and gentlemen, watch on as I chat with Jimmy Felix. I cannot even begin to tell you how exciting it is for me to be sitting on this couch with one of my favorite human beings to begin with, an adorable artist and somebody I think who has done everything straight from his heart. JV Felix!
How sweet, Marisha. I cannot even put in words the exact feeling that is in my heart right now because I'm sitting on this couch and I read this. The show must go on, Marisha Parikh, and I have to say this, it's an honor. There are so many reasons why I say this because this is so perfect. Somebody like you doing this show. I mean, I know you, for so many years. I've seen you rocking the shows as an artist yourself, and now you direct and curate the biggest of shows. So this show, being hosted by you, nothing can be better. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you, Marisha.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. I think really you've seen my journey.
Absolutely.
We've grown up together, you can say.
Absolutely. We have such crazy, amazing memories together.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think मुझे अभी भी याद है जब I nobody had introduced me to you, लेकिन because of the fact that you were a pop star, आपको जितने shows मिलते थे, मुझे clearly याद है, I think हर दूसरे दिन I used to bump into y'all at airports.
Yeah.
So, when you keep seeing someone very often, of course, you were recognizable, but I'm sure I was not recognizable. I was not like on TV. But because of the fact that you cross someone so often at the airport, there's, isko kahin dekha hai thing. And I was like, yaar, it's so awkward to know someone and to be there. But somehow we would not end up being at the same event.
Yes.
We were always going to the same city or coming from the same city.
But we did some shows together.
Then, eventually when we did, I think we would forget hum show karne aaye hain and we would get talking.
Seriously, I've always enjoyed that feeling. When we both are at the shows together, the fun is like next level, know. So I really have such amazing memories. Wow.
Tell me, when you get referred to as, this title of pop star, do you feel that it was an amazing timing, so to say, for you to have got something literally fall into your lap? And then did you feel that baggage that, oh God, now they're calling me a pop star, now I have to live up to it? Because pop star was like a big title.
Yeah, of course it was.
For any artist.
So it never fell into my lap. I was doing my studies in Jaipur. I'm from Jaipur. That's my hometown. So I give complete credit to these two friends of mine, Pankaj and Jinu. They got to know about the show. I didn't even know anything about the show. So they got this advertisement, paper cutting, and they said, we have to try. And I had a band in Jaipur, so I was used to performing live in local scene and all. So they said, try karna chahiye, we should go to Delhi. And the audition was in Delhi. So we drove together. And I used to tell them that, kya zaroot hai yaar? I mean, the audition is going to be happening all over the country. There'll be so many amazing singers. I'm not even a trained singer. But they somehow had faith in me because they used to watch me perform live. And the Pop Stars was a show, they were looking for performers, not only singers.
Yes.
So I think I had a little bit of experience performing live with my band in Jaipur. So, and then step by step, everything happened and it was like a miracle for me, and I still think that I am living a dream life.
It is. It is. Yeah. I think it's blessings. It's good karma. I think it's also good karma of family and parents that lands us, eventually. Yeah. And then what you make of it is really your journey. And we see so many artists who probably get good platforms, but some of them fizzle out. Yeah. And are not able to contain themselves and make a career out of it.
Yes.
What do you think seems to go wrong in doing that?
Once, especially the time when we won the show, Indian Idol happened, a lot of other reality shows happened. And I don't want to name some of my friends who are singers who won the show. They were in contract with the channel for some time. And that is the thing which goes wrong because they are too dependent on the channel. When they are in contracts, everything is done for them, even for us. Everything is done for you. You're like spoon fed with all the success, all the shows, money, everything is there. But once the contract is over, suddenly you're on your own, which is exactly what happened to us, and which is exactly what I know happened to a lot of amazing winners who could not continue, the path of success. Unfortunate. Probably maybe they're not very, very good at managing themselves or able to find a good management to support them. Yeah, so maybe.
Also, it could be maybe because they have understood and assumed कि यही अब लाइफ है एंड सडनली जब वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट खत्म हो जाता है, आपको वो सपोर्ट सिस्टम जो होती है वो अचानक से पुल बैक हो जाती है, आप प्रिपेयर नहीं होते हो।
प्रिपेयर नहीं होते।
कि
और
भाई
कई बार वो जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पीरियड में जो आपको ट्रीटमेंट दिया जाता है उससे आपका मेंटल बैलेंस भी थोड़ा, यू स्टार्ट एक्सपेक्टिंग दैट एवरीथिंग हैज टू बी लाइक अ सुपरस्टार
Yeah.
माय वे, एंड सडनली व्हेन यू कम टू रियलिटी एंड थिंग्स आर नॉट द सेम,
सेम
यू नो, इट्स डिफिकल्ट।
Yeah. But जब आप पॉपस्टार में गए थे and जब when you went into that space, like you said, your friends.
Yeah.
Incidentally, when you were describing it, na, it reminded me of a scene from that movie Dhoni, जहाँ पे उसके friends उसको बोलते हैं कि नहीं, he got information late and they were like, नहीं, we'll make sure you reach there on time.
Yeah.
This
Totally.
It's
I can
one
relate
of
to
those,
it.
है ना?
I can totally relate to it. Absolutely.
And are they still in touch with you?
Oh
Are they
man,
very much?
they are like family.
Oh God.
Pankaj, Jinu, Soumya, they're all like family for me.
Yeah. Tell me, when you went in and you got selected, you could see that, okay, this is all shaping up well. Did you then have a sense of it's a make or break, and now that this has come my way, ab main sirf singing karunga? Or was that still a phase where you were thinking, I'm not sure if I want to take this up
No,
full time?
Marisha. See, although I did my education in Jaipur,
Huh?
this is the only thing I always wanted to do in my life.
Really?
Like, from the core of my heart, I say I am a passionate musician. And I'm so fortunate. I get to say this to people that my passion is my profession. And ऐसा सोच आ ही नहीं सकता कि I think that what if ये नहीं छोड़ के कुछ और, impossible. I even from the day I won the contest, even till now, even before that, my only dream was to sing professionally, to entertain people.
Yes.
I think I am an entertainer from my heart.
That you are. And you are, you're a good soul.
How
So,
sweet, Marisha.
Genuinely, it just attracts everyone towards you. It just happens. I've never seen Jimmy having to try to do it. Whether
Is it,
it's audience hota
I don't know
hai.
about that.
I can see people are on the dance floor. They're there for you because they just feel connected to you. You give them a feeling that you're singing for them, and this is unique.
As an entertainer, this is the foundation of when I step on the stage. I never go thinking that log mujhe sunne aayenge, log mujhe sunenge. I always go with the feeling that I am there for them.
Oh.
Every person has to be treated special, with my music or with the way I communicate with me. So as an entertainer, I always feel that I have a job to make people feel special, make people feel happy. And I don't have that feeling कि भाई 500 लोग बैठे हैं तो तुम मुझे सुनोगे, ऐसा नहीं होता है. I keep my musicians, they ask me sometimes, अब तो नहीं कि जिम भाई what is the song flow, what is the first song, second. I said I don't know. I don't even know. Like, probably I might be the only singer who goes on stage without a song flow.
Wow.
पहला गाना सोच लेते हैं हम लोग. Why I do this? I always go on stage. I see the crowd. I see what is the mood of the crowd. So I change my set on the spot.
Oh my God.
I'm only there for the people. That's
my
it. Yeah.
God. And I've seen that you're a very easy artist to work with. जब भी कोई concept आता है, like the turkey show.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that. What
and
a fun
setup
show.
कुछ हो रहा है, and we have prepared ourselves, but suddenly when we were there, we realized that you'll have to be on a separate stage, and your band will have to be on a separate stage, and you're adjacent to the band.
Yeah.
And just look how that went.
And to add to that, the morning show, which had to be shifted, last minute inside,
Indoors. Oh my God, because of rain.
Yeah. So
कैसे adapt कर पाते हैं? You have to handle your band also.
you should have a heart to be grateful. When I always have that feeling. I always feel grateful to event managers and to wedding planners, because I'm being introduced as an artist to a set of people who don't know me, who probably like अभी ठीक ऐसा हो सकता है एक वेडिंग से किसी ने मुझे देखा तो बुलाते, बट वो पहली वेडिंग मेरे को किसने दिया? People don't know how I perform until they see me perform. But मुझे वहाँ पे लेके आने वाला कौन है? People like you, people like Hemant, people like my other friends. So with that grateful feeling, if I have to do lot of other things, I will not feel bad. I will happily do it, and that's the reason, because I'm always grateful from the core of my heart for putting me on that stage in that event.
Right.
किसी को भी डाल सकते थे ना, but मुझे suggest किया आपने. Why will I not do my everything for you? So that's my feeling.
Oh, I'm going to go back to the pop star moment.
Yeah.
Because I think हर एलिमेंट जब कोई भी फॉर्मेट नया होता है ना, उस फेज के जो विनर्स होते हैं ना, दे समहाउ एंड अप हैविंग अ शेल्फ लाइफ व्हिच इज लाइफ लॉन्ग, which is, say, example, Miss India's. जब early 90s में you had Aishwarya, Sushmita, उसके बाद के 5-6 साल के सारे contestants को भी लोग याद रखे, winners को तो मतलब you knew it by heart, who won which year and what their career was. Eventually it fades out, something else comes, and you came in at that time when
fortunate.
Fortunate, absolutely. When the pop star and the Indian Idol, so you'll remember the first Indian Idol winners, maybe 3 of them, 5 of them,
of course.
Even top 10,
even the top 10, of course.
but today who's winning, you're not having that as a instant recall, and it's not having the same kind of an impact or a stardom. Stardom, I think, would be the way to put it. What was it like the first time when you signed up and everything of that happened, and the first time you were asked to go and perform on stage as, the Channel V Pop Star winner? What was that feeling like?
Manisha, everything was like unreal for me, Everything, like even from that moment when Purab Kohli came to my house, he announced, and, we were declared the winners. From us coming to Bombay and we getting like the grandest of welcome, we were part of Star TV. And then our first live and before this concert, we had 3 months of training with Terence Lewis, with a lot of industry experts, And that first concert at Bandra Kurla Complex, that was the life's first concert, like of that level. 45,000 people were there. Oh my God. And for our opening, we had people like Sukhbir, we had people like DJ Akhil, and there was one American singer called J Kid, something like that. So it was totally unreal, So, and as you said, probably a fortunate time, fortunate era for us to get launched, because it was the biggest musical thing at that time.
It was.
Yeah, absolutely.
And who could have imagined something जो हम बचपन में as kids हम लोग सुनते थे, चंदू के चाचा, वो एक actual गाना बना. What was tell me honestly, okay, Jimmy, what was your reaction when you were told, bro,
who wrote this song? Abbas Tyrewala.
Really?
The genius who made Jaane Tu Jaane.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he wrote this. And when he wrote this, I won't name one person in my band, not me, had a lot of issue with that. I'm not comfortable singing this. What is this?
I can guess, but I will not say.
And Salim Suleiman, they produced the music. And we had a blast. And trust me, Marisha, this was the biggest hit. And by God's grace, it became blockbuster. But this was the song which we finished producing and recording like a flash. Everybody sang in like one take. It was such a fun, easy song.
Yes.
It's not some classically based, difficult song. Masti. Marisha, तुम मेरे से better गा के जा सकती थी.
No, but जब मैंने वो गाना सुना था, trust me, तो I used to follow up, on all these things, and Channel V, MTV, they were like, your go-to. And the first time I heard this song, I'm like, after all these episodes that you're watching of, the whole struggle of making somebody a superstar, I was like, really? Chandu ke chacha? Seriously?
Yeah.
But it caught on to someone like me, who's as judgmental as your other.
That's a great compliment. Yeah. Thank you. Wow, it feels good to know that.
Yeah, because it just caught on to me and I was like, oh wow, something like this can actually work.
Wow.
But it's important, right? I'm sure that it must be happening so many times, even in live shows.
Yeah.
कि आप सोच रहे हो कि ये वर्क करेगा, and you don't see a response and you are immediately, supposed to switch
absolutely to
something. Has that happened?
It happens almost in every show. Like some 100% things won't go your way. Sometimes you feel that, oh, this song is the wrong one which I picked. So instantly you have to cut it short. You have to switch to something which instantly you make a decision. Okay, abhi crowd ka mood kaisa hai, so you take a call. And by God's grace, till now my coordination with my musicians, with my entire team is just aankhon hi aankhon mein.
Yes.
So ऐसे मैंने कुछ इशारा किया, they have to understand what is my next plan of action. So they are very good in.
I think that tuning is so important क्योंकि
Absolutely.
जब मैं देखती हूँ कि सिंगर्स गाते 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 पीछे जाते हैं and then they go and whisper, I find that like so
I find it
passive.
unprofessional.
Yeah.
It doesn't look professional to be on the stage. जाके कान में कुछ बोल रहे हो,
Yeah.
इन ईयर निकाल रहे हो, फिर कुछ ऐसे थोड़ी होता है.
और एक चीज मैंने देखी है जो मुझे पर्सनली नहीं पसंद है कि सिंगर्स 2 गाने गा के इवन टुडे एट वेडिंग इवेंट्स, जो आपका तो मतलब फॉर्टे है, यू आर लाइक द किंग ऑफ वेडिंग शोज. In wedding events, I have seen that the singer will sing 2 songs and she'll say, and the next song is
Oh
something I'm
my
very
God.
fond of. And I'm like, I don't care.
After the show, I'll tell you about a person. And she's one of the, like, she used to perform from much before I came into the industry. And trust me, I did one show with her years back. And that was the first time I actually saw her do this. Very famous. And she's not a playback singer. She's supposed to be a great performer. But the way she was topping the song and actually announcing the next song, the next song which I'm going to be singing is like a movie Ajnabi. Hope you like it. I was like, this is not required. People are dancing. You don't break the flow like that. I find it very, very funny. I mean, people should know that, and never break the flow. When people are enjoying, you have to just keep that fuel going on,
Going on.
Absolutely.
Tell me, how was it fueling up your career when you got to know that, okay, we guys are going to perform for Bryan Adams?
Oh, wow.
See, I knew I'll get that expression from you.
Oh, Bryan Adams की बात आती है. Suddenly I remember this one incident which happened backstage in the green room when all 4 of us there, me, Sangeet, Neeti, Vasudha. He was talking to us. He said a very funny thing. Oh, and when he got to know that we are living together in one house.
Yeah.
So he said, really? In India? That's a cool concept. So why don't you do one thing? Why don't you get paired together? Why don't you marry each other? Like you marry. So he said, you marry Neeti, you marry Vasudha. Aise karke. So he's a funny guy. And just before him going on the stage, he's having this kind of a conversation with us.
God.
But it was unreal. It was a great experience for us to perform on the stage, which wanted to welcome Bryan Adams. जैसे ही आसमा गया, of course, पहले तो उनको लगा ये क्या हो गया, but to win that crowd,
yes,
even when we go to watch some extremely famous international act and suddenly some opening act, so we are not very welcoming instantly.
Absolutely.
But if the person on the stage is making the crowd feel good, and so we had to give the 50,000 people that feeling that, boss, we also are here for Bryan Adams.
Yeah.
Let him get ready. For 20 minutes, हमें आप लोग enjoy करो. And after a couple of minutes, they all were dancing to Chandu Ke Chacha, all the songs that we sang. That was very, very, encouraging.
But that would have been more nerve-wracking than anything.
Absolutely.
To go before such a big star.
Absolutely.
And like you said, they are in a mindset that they want to, हमने जिसके लिए पैसे दिए, हमें वो दिखाओ.
Absolutely. So that's very challenging. We already knew कि ऐसा होना है. Because these are all rock lovers. They're not typically the Bollywood lovers,
Yeah.
वो आके, and because we were the products of Star TV channel. They was producing the show, so obviously we had the opportunity.
Yes.
But by God's grace, things went well. It was a rocking opening set that we did. Yeah.
God. And how many years did you all spend together as Asma?
I think 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah. So, we never split officially. There's never, the word split doesn't come in our dictionary. I'll tell you, how we started professionally working lesser and lesser and lesser. So when we were together, we got a call from Deepak Gattani. He was managing A.R. Rahman.
Yes.
So he was looking for for A.R. Rahman's live show, he was also starting around that time.
Oh.
Even A.R. Rahman to perform live, he was starting around that time. So for his team, he was looking for some female singers and performers.
Okay.
So he gave this offer to Vasudha and Neeti both. Yeah. So Neeti immediately took it and she started performing, but Vasudha was not comfortable at that time.
Okay.
So Vasudha told very nicely that, at the moment I want to be with Asma.
Oh my God.
So, and it was a mutual decision. We encouraged Neeti to don't let this opportunity go.
Of course.
I said the same to Vasudha, but she chose to. No. So slowly, when the dates started getting,
clashes.
the date clashes and everything, and so I think even today we are like a family.
Of
but
course.
Professionally, it's not possible for us to all have one date free and perform. So that's the reason the word split never suits our this thing. But yeah,
I know. I think it is taken for granted that when a band stops performing together, then something has gone wrong and they've split and they're not going to be ever seen together. Did you all ever end up doing shows together?
We did one tribute show when Vasudha got selected for her scholarship in Berklee School of Music.
Oh.
So we did one special performance at Blue Frog. That was for all the music industry people, and she had invited. And there, when people saw all four of us together performing, they were like, "Oh wow, you guys are still together." I said, we were never never not together. So yeah.
But from the four of you, I think you were pretty much focused कि आपने अपना जो live space है, आपने वो बिल्कुल जाने नहीं दिया. You stuck to it and you just grew more into that space, चाहे वो corporates हो, weddings हो. When you realize that as a band now we'll be working less, वो धीरे धीरे पता चलता है. You're not prepared for it. You know it's coming, but you're not fully prepared. So how does an artist keep that strategically going for them to be relevant? Because after a point, even the craze for Asma can fizzle down.
Absolutely.
So how did you plan this whole thing? How can any artist plan this?
I think if you have the will and if you have the kind of desire in your heart to move ahead in your particular direction, nothing can stop you. So I always wanted to be aggressive in the live music scenario, and of course I was probably the last person in Asma to actually practically I started working towards my own act. I had this belief कि कुछ भी करके Asma काम करना रुकेगा नहीं. We'll continue working. So when Sangeet started doing his own thing, Vasudha started doing her own thing, I still had that hope कि मुझे अपना नहीं करना है. I wanted to. I kept calling them for get together so that we create
jam
music. But then I realized that I'll have to work on my own for my own act, and that is the time when I started. And that time I had started like almost from scratch. I used to. I still remember I did few shows on tracks also in the beginning of my solo career. Yeah.
To get started.
To get started. Yeah.
Oh God.
So that was the beginning.
This would be around 2014.
2012. 12. Yeah.
Oh.
2012.
Did you feel like a heartbreak?
No. I mean, for me, I knew it that this is not Asma. This is, I have to build my own. So I never expected that I'll get the same grand setup, grand budget.
Yeah.
I'll have to start from the scratch. So mentally, I was prepared for it. I was matured enough to not, get carried away with Asma's level of expectation. And, so I was okay.
Yeah.
But gradually, things as an entered, and I started enjoying myself as a live performer.
Yeah.
So then I understood this is my calling. So
God. Yeah. But it's important to be able to switch. वो जो एक होता है ना, not to get stuck and to be able to move on at the right time before it's too late.
Absolutely.
I see so many artists. I remember I used to perform anchor shows for a lot of these म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर्स एंड यू नो वो जो ऑर्केस्ट्रा लेके सिटी टू सिटी जाते थे, ऐसे बहुत सारे शोज मिलते थे. एंड आई यूज्ड टू ऑलवेज यू नो दे यूज्ड टू टेल मी कि आप इनको ऐसे इंट्रोड्यूस करोगे, एंड आई यूज्ड टू बी लाइक बट दैट इज समथिंग यू नो लाइक the singer will come पीछे से गाते हुए, वो 70s का गाना गाते हुए, he will come on stage and I would be like, you know, why aren't you all changing your style? You know, why isn't the band looking different? Why are you all doing it the way you would have done it in 80s? You are now in early 2000s, you know, got to grow.
Absolutely.
I stopped working with them because I started feeling old while I was much younger.
Of course.
I was like, I'm feeling like, you know, I've gone back in time with some magic. You know, it is scary, but you eventually realize कि अगर आप नहीं move करोगे with changing times, then you are going to become stagnant and you will eventually not even stay relevant.
Absolutely.
To anyone.
Unfortunately, so many great talented singers, they are not so active today because of this.
Do you feel that as an artist बहुत ज़्यादा important होता है to change your style and adapt to the changing times? Because मैं जब when I used to anchor तो मेरे तो इतने अजीब experiences होते थे. I used to work with these music directors and उनको you know small towns and cities में बहुत ज़्यादा shows मिलते हैं.
Of course.
And वो Bollywood वाला एक चस्का था, तो you know even if you're not the Bollywood star, you're the music director, आपको काम मिलता था. And मतलब ऐसे ही बुकिंग मिल जाती थी. आई एम सिटिंग एट होम, अच्छा चलो हम टिकट भेज रहे, आ जाओ. एंड आई यूज्ड टू गो एंड यू नो एक ट्रेडिशनल स्टाइल में पहले सिंगर आएगा, वो पुराना गाना गाएगा. मैंने भी काफ़ी शोज किए विद अ वेरी रिनाउंड प्लेबैक सिंगर, जहाँ पे आई जस्ट शुरू में तो आई यूज्ड टू बी द एंकर ओनली फॉर हिज सेगमेंट.
अच्छा.
तो आई वाज वेरी नाइव, मुझे ज़्यादा समझ में नहीं आता था कि ऐसे क्यों है, मेन एंकर क्यों नहीं यू नो कर रही है और क्यों मैं जा रही हूँ. बट मैं सिर्फ एक्साइटेड थी क्योंकि वो शाहरुख खान के you know के लिए गाते थे. So I was a Shahrukh fan.
Okay, that's an easy guess. That's a very easy guess. Okay, ठीक है, चलो. Okay, I got it. हाँ, फिर
तो जिमी तो उन्होंने मुझे ये पूरा एक्ट सिखाया था कि तुम स्टेज पे जाओगी एंड यू विल बी टॉकिंग ऑन द माइक और अचानक तुम्हारा फोन बजेगा. सो बट मैं फोन लेके ही क्यों जाऊंगी. सो ही वाज लाइक, आई गॉट द लुक ऑफ द थिंग, आई वाज लाइक या ओके चुप रहो. And so it would be like, you know, I'm talking and I'm telling everyone, are you all ready? क्या आप तैयार है? And then एक fake ring.
Okay.
And I'm like, hello. And he's like, hello. So I'm like, कौन बोल रहा है?
He's saying from backstage.
And then हाँ, वो backstage से कुछ dialogue बोल रहे हैं. And then I'm like, कौन हो तुम? So I'm supposed to go.
Oh my God.
And then he starts singing.
What?
I'm not telling
He starts singing
his song, but I'm not telling the song, otherwise you will know who it is. और मैंने ऐसे शोज किए एंड आई यूज्ड टू फील वेरी सिली. तो आफ्टर योर एक्साइटमेंट फिजल्स आउट, देन यू रियलाइज यू नो कि तुम काफी सिली लग रहे हो ऑन स्टेज एंड ये कोई तरीका नहीं हुआ टू इंट्रोड्यूस एन एक्ट. Imagine.
This is like the creativity at the
at its lowest. At its lowest. Do you feel कि काफी सारे अच्छे आर्टिस्ट you know काम नहीं ज्यादा कर पाते हैं because they get stuck कि यही हमारा स्टाइल है और यही रहेगा?
Unfortunately, there are so many amazing singers जिनको यही चीज लैक करता है. They think कि ये as a singer उनका वो जो सेट पैटर्न है ट्रेडिशनली जो इतने सालों से चल रहा है वैसे ही उनको करना चाहिए या वैसे ही उनको करना है. आई डोंट नो. आई पर्सनली बिलीव एज एन एंटरटेनर, मैं with changing times, I have to keep changing my act. I have to, even if, see, songs वही रहेंगे, hit songs वही रहेंगे, but हर show आपका अगर 2 साल पहले भी if I'm singing a particular song, वो 2 साल बाद भी अगर कोई देखेगा same to same लग रहा है. I don't believe you know in you know as a live entertainer to go in that kind of a way. As an entertainer, you have to keep innovating your style of performing.
Yes.
Everything as an entertainer, be it new costumes, be it way of coming on the stage. जैसे तुमने stage entry के बारे में बोला.
हाँ.
I can never do this kind of you know joke. But it's very unfortunately बहुत singers ऐसे हैं जो कि अभी भी वो एक set pattern के हिसाब से perform करते हैं, which and जब वो करते हैं, you don't see the crowd's attention.
Yes.
वो सुन रहे हैं,
वो सुन रहे हैं.
but उनका attention grab करने के लिए you have to do those things which which people think that, oh wow, ये क्या कर रहा है, oh wow, that's a new way of
of doing a particular song also.
or new way of interacting the audience. It's not just, and I am hardly on the stage. I make sure the people are all dancing, and if I see a particular corner in the crowd where people are a little less active, thode boring, I cannot just be on the stage and watch that thanda crowd. I have to go there, I have to do something. So it cannot be a set pattern. You have to do new things, you have to. And even if you do the same old songs, with time you should add new elements to it. Make it like a mashup. Add it with some cool cool song together. Don't sing like one entire song and then say, okay, the next song. So
but इतने सारे shows जब आप कर रहे हो, आप इतना travel कर रहे हो, how do artists take out time to do this kind of thing? क्योंकि उसमें फिर आपको आपके musicians के साथ भी tuning जमानी है. आप लोग क्या इसके लिए अलग से rehearsals करते हैं? किस तरीके से तैयारी होती है?
पहली practice मुझे खुद करनी होती है, Manisha. So everything is in my head. All the ideas are here. So first I have to prepare my own act in my head, and I practice at home. जब मैं एकदम थरो हो जाता हूँ कि मेरा ये 2 घंटे का नया सेट है, फिर मैं उसको किसी तरीके से कन्वे करता हूँ मेरी टीम को, और वो इतने प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, उनके साथ 2 रिहर्सल काफी होती है, एंड दे आर रेडी टू हिट द स्टेज. कितनी बार तो विदाउट रिहर्सल सीजन टाइम में दिस हार्डली एनी टाइम फॉर अस टू मीट एंड प्रेप, बिकॉज सबके कहीं ना कहीं शोज हो रहे होते हैं. सो विदाउट रिहर्सल भी हम कितनी बार नए चीजें करते हैं.
Really?
नई चीजें. Yeah, that's actually a risk-taking thing.
Yeah.
But because I have confidence in my team, and because I believe that they will do their homework, I always take up that challenge. Yeah.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
But it's so interesting, na? आप कुछ try भी करते होंगे, and then when it works, I'm sure then it becomes a part of your set.
It is so
for a while.
satisfying. It's so worth it. When especially we get complimented for that particular thing which we know we tried. और उसकी चीज अगर लोग appreciate करें तो उसकी अलग ही खुशी होती है. And that keeps us going. That makes us, that motivates us to do more innovative. See, it is entertainment. It is music. It is not some कोरियोग्राफी की हर 1000 गानों की 1000 कोरियोग्राफी होंगी. 2 घंटे के सेट में गाने वही होने. उसको प्रेजेंट करने का तरीका एंटरटेनिंग होना चाहिए. इट कैन नॉट बी अ सेट पैटर्न. इट हैज टू बी, एवरीथिंग हैज टू बी, एंड तभी मजा आता है. एज एन एंटरटेनर मुझे भी सेम चीज सेम तरीके से करने में मजा नहीं आएगा.
ट्रू.
I always enjoy doing it in different style, and when me and my team are having fun on stage, everybody has fun in the crowd as well.
Actually, it is contagious.
Absolutely.
It is contagious.
Absolutely.
आप जैसे आर्टिस्ट जो लाइव शोज में अपना एक मुकाम हासिल कर चुके हैं, क्या आपको कभी वो अर्ज होता है कि चलो अब मैं भी प्लेबैक करूं? व्हेन यू आर वाचिंग इवन योर ओन बैंड मेंबर्स लाइक नीति गेट इनटू प्लेबैक, क्या डज दैट देन अकर टू यू कि यार इवन आई शुड बी गेटिंग इनटू दिस स्पेस? डू यू फील दैट?
No, for various reasons, I don't get that kind of an urge to, I would say, I always believe in knowing your strengths and weaknesses. Now, I know my strength is live performance. And plus, I mean, आज इंडिया में 10,000 singers हैं जो कि playback कर रहे हैं, who are amazing singers who are doing playback. Probably 50 live performers होंगे. So I want to always progress to take my strength more seriously. So if I know, I'm fortunate enough to be sought after as a performer among those 50 category. So I think that is my strength.
Nice.
Secondly, this process of getting into the playback, मुझे थोड़ा सा uncomfortable लगता है, because it's a typical old school kind of अब तो खैर थोड़ा बदल गया है, बट जिस टाइम पे ये मैं कर सकता था, उस टाइम बहुत पीछे पड़ना पड़ता था. एंड आई यूज्ड टू हियर, एंड आई एम नॉट सेइंग दिस टू डिस्करेज एनीवन, बट इट इज माय पर्सनल चॉइस. आई नेवर फेल्ट कंफर्टेबल डूइंग दैट पीछे पीछे पड़ना.
Hmm.
I'll tell you an incident. Am I?
Yeah, please.
Why? Because I never liked asking anyone
हाँ.
कि मुझे ये चाहिए, मुझे गाना दो.
हाँ.
उसका एक बहुत एक अमेजिंग सा एक एग्जांपल बताता हूँ. So I had gone to Katrina Kaif's house. My friend Nihar had taken me. So we had gone for some work, and she had to give some nice video bite for me. She had seen my performance. So after that whole thing, after having a coffee, she said, "Why don't you sing for movies?" And that time she was doing a movie where Pritam Da was composing the music.
Okay.
So in front of me, she called Pritam Da and said, "Tomorrow my friend Jimmy is going to come and meet you." Although Pritam Da had composed for Asma, so I know him very well.
Yeah.
I knew him from before,
course.
but in front of me, she called him
Uh-huh.
and told him, "Tomorrow my friend is coming to you. Please take care of him." मैं उसके बाद भी नहीं गया. मतलब I know it's very bad because
You didn't go.
I didn't go. I didn't go. So you know, I know it's very it's not a good thing, but that's what I am. You know, I don't like to go to people asking for work. So,
Asking for work in this way when you know that you have to
yeah.
keep massaging egos and giving importance.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think वो
yeah,
एक
yeah, वो सब नहीं होता.
I think वो एक total phase था. I think even you know in I think in the last 5-6 years
Yeah.
थोड़ा बहुत change हुआ होगा.
नहीं अब तो बहुत
But,
चेंज हो गया मनीषा. अभी तो ऐसा हो गया है. Thankfully now independent music has become so big. We are in the best phase digitally.
Yes.
अभी कोई म्यूजिक लेबल की जरूरत नहीं है to bring out your work. Now an Anuv Jain, now a King, Pratik. You know, these guys, just with their good music, just with the content that they produce,
Yeah.
they become so big without any movie label. And now they are big enough that the producers want them to come and sing for the movies.
Actually.
So we are in that phase.
Actually.
So that is so encouraging.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Things
we
have
don't need to do the old fashioned things now, you know, anymore.
Anymore.
Fortunately.
Yeah.
So अब तो consistently अच्छा काम करो, bring out good stuff, and you never know which song takes you where.
Yeah.
ऐसा थोड़ी है कि प्रतीक का पहला गाना हिट हो गया.
हाँ.
He must have done so many songs, and then one song which went into the personal playlist of Barack Obama.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
Then when you see all of these YouTubers and their journey, do you then get tempted to take out time? Because I know that live shows का एक ऐसा cycle हो जाता है ना, बहुत मुश्किल है उसमें से अपने आप को पीछे खींचना.
Yes. So live show में मैं इतना खुश हूँ, था और रहूंगा मनीषा. But अब finally जाके मैंने अपने now I'm producing one single, which again Vasudha is helping me produce. So अब मैंने थोड़ा सा seriously ले लिया कि boss, now I have to create content, not just be busy and happy doing live shows. I have to create music. I have to create my own stuff, original stuff. Yeah. So अभी वो चीज में finally I've opened my heart, opened my mind, and I'm into it. And I'm very happy that this is the first time publicly I'm talking about it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm very, very happy.
I'm happy too.
Yeah.
So you're writing, you've written this as well?
Yes, I've written it. And so we'll be recording and producing in Vasudha studio.
Oh, okay.
Vasudha and Rupin studio, yeah. So
take me through this whole process. How do you come up with a thought or the first word or the first line, and then how does that whole journey take you, and how long does it take to actually come up with a song that's like internally satisfying?
The entire song doesn't come in one go.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just few lines, and it can happen anywhere. Because of any thought that comes to your mind or because of anybody's reaction also. It is very weird.
Yeah.
And with that few line, you design the song later. Whenever you're in a cool space of mind, you design the song. एकदम से पूरा शुरू से end तक का गाना किसी के दिमाग में नहीं आता है.
नहीं आता है.
I still remember I was working out one day in the gym. Himesh Reshamia was working out next to me. Suddenly he stopped. He stopped. He took out his phone. Something he's singing. Recording, और फिर करके बंद करके जेब में रख दिया. Then I asked him, what was this? What a tune came in my mind. वो thought कैसे आया? एक डंबल की एक्सरसाइज करते करते. अब see, that's how it comes. He recorded it because he might forget it later.
Yeah.
So it happens in the most weirdest
True.
possible ways.
True.
Yeah.
True.
But then you design the whole song.
Song.
Yeah.
And get into it.
Yeah.
And then how does it happen? Do the lyrics come first, or does the music come, or it could just be either
Lyrics
ways?
and music absolutely in front of each other. Sometimes it starts with lyrics.
Mhm.
Sometimes it starts with a tune.
Okay.
So yeah. So मेरी life में तो mostly lyrics से शुरू होता है.
Uh-huh.
Some words come into my mind, and then tune easily बना सकते हैं. But it is important what the thought that comes to your mind with what then put in words.
Yeah.
And then this you can create the tune around it.
Yeah. And then do you take that piece that you've written and vet it by, say, Vasudha or Sam? Or do you like recite that to someone?
Not initially.
Okay.
Not in the beginning phase. It doesn't make sense if I just take that small piece which I found fortunately in my head, and it won't even give them a picture key exactly because it is in my head. Only after I create it in a tune and I write few more lines attached to it, then I present it to few of my close people, and then I take their feedback.
And you take their feedback.
I do. And I especially Vasudha, I blindly trust her musical genius, her musical brain. And I thank her for so many things.
No.
Yeah.
And are you open to changes? Because personally, I find it very difficult. Like, agar mujhe kuch idea aaya hai, I take my partner through the idea, but I say the idea with so much of conviction, and I'm just saying it in a way to let that person know that I'm not actually interested in the feedback. I'm very convinced कि मैं सही जा रही हूँ, बस मैं बोल रही हूँ ताकि एक हल्का सा reassurance मिल जाए. Are you that kind of person, or you're really open?
अगर ये चीज होती live performance के बारे में, again I'm not boasting. If it is about me performing as a live performer, अगर कोई स्टेज पे परफॉर्म करने के तरीके से या क्राउड को एंटरटेन करने के तरीके में कोई फीडबैक की बात होती है, तो मुझे ऑलरेडी पता है कि मुझे किसी की फीडबैक से कुछ, क्योंकि आई एम अ जज माई सेल्फ. इफ आई एम डूइंग समथिंग रॉन्ग, आई नो इट माई सेल्फ एज एन एंटरटेनर, बिकॉज वो काम मुझे आता है. लेकिन इफ इट इज अबाउट समथिंग विच I am not the best at, or I am starting like as a composer, as a writer, I will always be open to get suggestions, trusting that their judgment is better than mine, because that is not my forte.
Yes.
So I totally will accept their feedback with full faith, So yeah.
And how do you feel is the industry doing in terms of so many YouTubers जो live space में आ पहुंचे हैं? कितनी brides ऐसी मैं देखती हूँ who randomly come up and keep sending us videos, even if they go to a nightclub. You know, वो बंदा जो बार स्टूल पे बैठ के गा रहा है, I want this guy, he's so cute.
I can imagine you facing a lot of the
Yeah, my expression at that time when I see that, I'm like, you don't know, bro. 90 minutes गाना versus 90 second, अब तो खैर रील्स 30 seconds की बेस्ट वर्क करती है. वो लोग उतने में इतने इम्प्रेस हो जाते हैं that they forget the live space. But there is still a market for those kind of artists. Do you feel that the real singer, the real talented person who knows how to connect with the audience, do you feel that they are missing out on some good work, and with this influx of
definitely, because this cannot be stopped. The young generation which is about to get married, which will get married next year, they will be obviously watching YouTube and Instagram reels, and they have their liking that, okay, this artist, isko to bahut people are getting drunk and they are going mad, and so I want this guy. But their this thing is very limited. They are only seeing from I would say, if you're taking an artist for your wedding, you have to not just think about your likes, your choice of music. You have to see someone who can entertain everybody, who can entertain your papa, mummy, dada, fufa, mama. It's not just your wedding, it's the entire family, all the guests are, gonna be there. And then probably when I've heard, actually, I won't name, I've heard from some of my event planner friends that जिद करके मंगवा लिया और फिर जिसको मंगवाया उन्हीं के परफॉर्मेंस देख के वही लोग इतने अपसेट हुए पड़े
Yes.
on the big day, on the
Yeah.
biggest day of their lives. But ऐसे ही होता है ना, you know.
होता है
Yeah.
होता है। मेरे साथ हुआ है।
Yeah, because
The client kept saying, insisting on this girl who went viral for one song, and we kept warning.
yeah,
तो he kept insisting, we kept detesting, और हमारा बहुत strong relation था इस client के साथ। हमें कहीं पर confidence था कि ये client हमारी बात समझेंगे कि live performance is different
Yeah.
from what you are seeing in a video.
yeah, absolutely.
But वो नहीं माने, and the minute this artist has come on stage, in less than 3 minutes, the client could understand कि ये गलत
Why you were
हुआ
saying that,
है,
yeah.
and he said, "Can you please ask her to leave?" And I
very
was
sad.
like, "Now that is humiliating."
Yeah. That's
Because
humiliating. Yeah, that's not good.
how does that artist feel?
yeah.
3 मिनट के अंदर
वो भी
you
गलत।
know आप मैनेजर को बोलो वो थोड़ा सा टाइम पास करे 10-12 मिनट, क्लाइंट्स का प्रेशर,
Absolutely.
bring it on, I want to go start the DJ, I don't care, मैंने पेमेंट दे दिया है, but then you feel like यार पेमेंट is not everything.
But Marisha, ये सब सुनता हूँ ना तो I have even more like I feel, you know, the respect for you guys. Like you have to handle so much these kind of pressures also, that you know that
yeah.
artists should not get humiliated, and of course because for you everybody is equally important, the client and artist.
Absolutely.
And you have to
मतलब आर्टिस्ट क्लाइंट की चॉइस का है, फिर भी हमें बुरा लगता है यार
Exactly.
कि कोई आया है, मेंटली हाउ मच यू हैव टू।
That is so nice. So that's an artist's heart, you know, that you have that. That's so nice.
It's tricky.
Yeah, it's very tricky.
I have also seen a not so pleasant experience. शादियों में शुरू में तो बहुत ज्यादा होता था, अब थोड़ा बेटर है, लेकिन I feel नॉर्थ की शादियों में आज भी वो होता है कि there was you know very established singer, male female, and the female singer, the client is on the dance floor और वो उनको बोल रहे हैं आप सेंटर में आओ, ही इज डायरेक्टिंग देम, आप सेंटर में आओ। अच्छा ये परफॉर्मेंस कब
happening in a wedding?
हाँ, दिस हैपेंड एट अ वेडिंग, और वो गेस्ट आ ही नहीं रहे, मैं तैयार होके मैं आ चुकी हूँ, मैंने कुछ परफॉर्मेंसेस इंट्रोड्यूस किए, मैं इतनी बोर हो गई दैट आई गॉट फेड अप विद देम। आई सेड अब ना आई एम गोइंग टू चार्ज यू मोर। आई वेंट बैक टू माय रूम इन एंगर, क्योंकि उस टाइम में था मेरा थोड़ा सा एटीट्यूड, तो आई वेंट बैक, देन दे कॉल्ड मी, दे आर लाइक प्लीज आ जाओ, यू हैव टू इंट्रोड्यूस, एंड बोथ वर सेलिब्रिटीज। सो आई सेड ठीक है चलो जाते हैं, एंड आई गो, एंड देन ड्यूरिंग द शो ही सेइंग आप सेंटर में आओ, आप सेंटर में आओ, एंड दैट फीमेल सिंगर हैज कम विद दिस मेन सिंगर, एंड देन दे आर टेलिंग हिम आफ्टर ही फिनिश्ड द सॉन्ग, दे डिड दिस टू हिम, दे सेड आपका हो गया, आप जाओ। And the wedding planner standing next to me, we are both next to the dance floor, and I was like, if I was in that position, I would have slapped that person.
That is very, very.
And that guy
disrespectful.
was so embarrassed, he left the stage and the female had to take center stage. And I'm like, where is the
Sad.
humanity? और
Very
आज
sad.
भी ऐसे instances
I'm sure.
होते हैं, you know,
sure.
in places जहाँ पर क्लाइंट को लगता है पैसा ही सब कुछ है।
अभी भी ऐसा मतलब मेंटालिटी अभी भी ऐसा है ना,
है।
जिनके पास
है
हाँ,
जब आपको
Yeah.
अभी वी आर इन 2024, आई विल टेल यू ऑफ मार्च 2024,
what are you saying?
1:30 बजे द आर्टिस्ट इज टोल्ड टू परफॉर्म फॉर एन ऑडियंस हु इज फ्रिकलिंग आउट बिकॉज दे आर फेड अप ऑफ वेटिंग फॉर द ब्राइड एंड ग्रूम, और वो लोग नहीं आए टाइम पे फॉर वॉट एवर बी द रीजन, आई डोंट थिंक एनीथिंग कैन जस्टिफाई। रात के 1:30 बजे दैट आर्टिस्ट हैज जस्ट परफॉर्म फॉर 40 पीपल एंड sung till 3 o'clock, just for 40 out of a guest list of 800 people.
Oh my God.
और मुझे लगता है यार क्यों हम नहीं ऐसी चीजों को रिस्पेक्टफुली, यू नो, व्हाई कांट वी हैव दैट डिग्निटी, एंड व्हाई डोंट प्लानर्स आल्सो हैव द करेज दैट सॉरी आपके
Yeah.
पास होगा पैसा, बट हम इतने भी बिकाऊ नहीं है।
I think there should be a balance between both. I would not want to. I don't expect, or I don't want the planners to actually go totally against the clients and, you know, and say that no, ऐसा नहीं है तो artist नहीं आएगा, ऐसा भी नहीं. You know, and it should be a balance. The artist should also be flexible enough to understand the situation,
Sure.
the grand situation, which sometimes are not everybody's fault, and you know, so I mean, I would be in that situation. I would definitely want to do my best because I'm there to do that particular job. I'm being paid for it. I would go as an artist to any level that I can to make sure that the client at the end of the day feels कि जिमी ने दिल से अपना काम किया, उनकी
Absolutely.
रिस्पेक्ट करी. At the same time, we also want to see from the planners they are there standing for us as well. ऐसा नहीं, बट कई प्लानर्स ऐसे भी देखे हमने जिनको कोई पड़ी नहीं है आर्टिस्ट की, जो कि मतलब they are just revolving around the client. When I clearly understand that ये particular planner का actual रवैया ऐसा है, I don't have the desire in my heart to work with them, in future.
Yeah.
But fortunately, I have wonderful people like you and Hemant that I always get the best of time, best of experiences, performing.
Nahin,
And let me say this, Marisha, don't when I'm talking about you, don't cut me short. I mean, I've seen your clients' reactions. I've seen those shows where your clients, the way they treat you.
Yeah.
It's not just like a professional wedding planner. They treat you like family.
Yeah.
Because they blindly trust you, your judgments for them, and the effort, and so passionately how much you do for them. Of course, it's your work, but it shows on their faces. It shows on their reactions. So I feel extremely proud.
Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy, अब honestly जवाब देना इस सवाल का टेक्निकल भी है और मेरे लिए बहुत ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है, क्योंकि मैं एक सवाल के साथ काफी सालों से भटक रही हूँ जिसका मुझे सही वाला जवाब चाहिए. कि एक आर्टिस्ट को, एक बैंड को साउंड चेक के लिए 3-3 घंटे
3 घंटे
क्यों लगते हैं?
3 घंटे नहीं लगने चाहिए. Definitely. If you have a good sound engineer, आजकल टेक्नोलॉजी इतनी एडवांस्ड है कि हर चीज ऑन द स्पॉट करने की जरूरत नहीं होती, सब कुछ प्री प्रोग्राम्ड रहता है. एंड देन इंजीनियर अच्छा हो तो आई थिंक 1.5 hours is good enough.
Is good enough.
Yeah, my team doesn't take more than 1.5 hours, and I'm very proud to say that.
So what is it that happens in the extra 1.5 hours जिसमें हर प्लानर का बीपी हाई हो जाता है, इवेंट मैनेजर का, क्लाइंट का, कभी कभी तो गेस्ट आ चुके होते हैं और बैंड का डिश डैश डूश चल रही है.
मुझे खुद वो अच्छा नहीं लगता, पता है ना? मुझे खुद वो बड़ा अनप्रोफेशनल लगता है. एंड कई बार मेरे बैंड मेंबर्स मुझसे नाराज भी हो जाते हैं कि जीव भाई पूरा नहीं हुआ, ड्रम बाकी था. और कभी कभी, एंड स्पेशली जब क्राउड आ चुका है, और फिर मुझे भी इतना अच्छा नहीं लगता, बिकॉज फिर मैं कई बार ऐसे बोलता हूँ कि माई इंजीनियर नेम इज राज, मैंने कहा राज संभाल लेगा, शो के चालू शो में ही विल बैलेंस दैट, डोंट वरी, बट वी शुड नॉट मेक द सीन लुक लाइक दिस. लोग आ गए, एंड इवन इन कॉर्पोरेट शोज वी हैव वो लोग एंड मोमेंट तक दे विल कीप द बॉलरूम शट, एंड और कितनी अच्छा है. हमको भी एक शिकायत है भाई वेडिंग प्लानर, इवेंट मैनेजर, प्लानर से. ठीक है, मतलब इफ इट इज पॉसिबल थोड़ा पहले हमको स्लॉट दे दो, बिल्कुल क्राउड के आने से पहले घुसा रहे हो. बट आई नो यू ऑल्सो हैव लॉट ऑफ challenges that you get the venue, and the hall,
then the decor.
Oh, totally understand. So that's what I say, it's a teamwork. So I never believe कि मुझे मेरी ही चीज चलेगी, मेरा जब तक ये एटीट्यूड रखा ना, तो कोई सर्वाइव नहीं कर सकता. Whatever little I have earned in this profession is little bit of respect, and the feeling that people have that comfort.
Okay.
If you will have comfort working with me, you will always call me. If I give you that discomfort, if I give you that attitude कि भाई मेरा खत्म नहीं हुआ, मैं नहीं करूंगा, तो फिर तुम मुझे क्यों बुलाओगे मेरी?
Yes.
So
true.
It has to be a teamwork, team effort. Yeah.
And logically, for a decent size band, जिसे हम कह सकते हैं, 6 to 8 member band, 1.5 घंटा
is good enough.
Is good enough.
Absolutely. If they are tight, if they are good, if they know what they're doing, absolutely 1.5 hours is more than enough.
More than enough.
100%.
And how much of this is programmed to an extent where a lot of bands are not actually playing live, is what I keep hearing. How much of this is a reality in your industry?
So many singers are doing that. वो फिर बैंड लेके क्यों आते
है ना?
अरे कितने सिंगर्स हैं. I feel मतलब इनके बारे में it's very sad that when you like if you are calling yourself a singer,
हाँ.
then go and sing live.
Yeah.
Your voice is pre-recorded. There are some extremely popular singer performers or performing, कुछ तो ऐसे हैं जो मेरे से भी बहुत पहले से कर रहे हैं.
हाँ.
Just because their excuses,
हाँ.
because इतने सारे shows हो रहे हैं सीजन टाइम में, गला थक जाता है, इसलिए पूरा शो हमने प्लस करके रखा हुआ है. I said, really? और फिर then I of course I've seen their videos and all, everything's pre-recorded in their voice. So all they do is just jump in the crowd, do the whole lip sync and everything. I cannot do that.
Yeah.
I just don't feel that's the right way to do it. Yeah.
And then how does it even make sense कि आप खुद लाइव नहीं गा रहे हो? यहाँ तक कि आज तो technology has brought us so much of comfort
Yeah.
that even the musicians, I believe, are not playing live
Yeah.
many a times. So how does that whole game work? Technically that client को समझ नहीं आता है, हमें समझ आ रहा है, but मैं
उसका एक सबसे
technically
बड़ा एग्जांपल है ना, आजकल डीजे बेस्ड बैंड चल रहा है ना. आई मीन विद ऑल ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट,
Of course.
सबका अपना काम है, एंड
Yeah.
it's great. You should work, but DJ based band word is wrong. DJ based, so they are more of dancers. They are doing a great dance act,
yeah,
holding the mic,
yeah,
but
and
it's the
jumping.
original song which is playing.
Ah.
You're just screaming on top of it. So they are like DJ based dancers, So DJ based band का एक अच्छा example है the Vyas brothers, Sandeep and Sanjeev. Now
Yes.
that is pure DJ based because one of the brothers is a DJ.
Is a DJ and
He
the other one is
He's
singing.
a singer. So he's playing the minus tracks,
Yes.
but he's singing live. That's a DJ based band.
Yeah.
Although he has a couple of musicians also.
Yeah.
But the DJ based band जो concept है, उसमें obviously musicians वो इसलिए रख देते हैं ताकि clients को ऐसा लगे कि भाई हमारा तो band भी है. अब
Oh.
क्लाइंट्स को इतनी समझ तो होनी चाहिए ना. अब ये चीज मरीशा मैं तुमसे पूछना चाहता हूँ, आपके क्लाइंट लोग को ही देख के समझ में क्यों नहीं आता है कि भाई बंदा पीछे सुखविंदर सिंह की आवाज आ रही है, हाँ सुखविंदर से गल्ला गुड़िया की आवाज चल रही है और उसके ऊपर तुम ये कर रहे हो, बट फिर भी क्लाइंट को समझ में क्यों नहीं आता है?
नहीं आ रहा है. Oh my God, actually मेरे पास इस सवाल का जवाब नहीं है जिमी. मतलब हम बोलते हैं तो भी ये डिस्कशन पॉइंट ऐसा निकल जाता है that
Exactly.
it's crazy.
Exactly.
And जब हम देखते हैं that it's very established singers, Bollywood के
Yeah.
music directors,
Yeah.
when they are charging premium,
Yeah.
40, 50, 70 lakhs,
Yeah.
for a show.
Yeah.
And then when you know that it's all, and the console, we are able to understand that
yeah.
it's all on
Yeah,
auto mode.
absolutely.
Then I feel, as a musician, tell me, how does a musician even want to pick up that kind of a job? Usko
The musician who's playing with that singer.
yeah, who's pretending to play rather. मतलब
What
उसको
do I
कैसे
say?
फील हो रहा होगा, और वो
mean-
क्यों सिर्फ just to run his family?
100%. 100% for money. I mean, it's the easiest thing. कुछ करना भी नहीं पड़ रहा है.
Yeah.
और but probably
But
it's
acting तो करनी पड़
acting
रही
तो
है.
करनी पड़ रही है, जबरदस्त एक्टिंग करनी पड़ रही है. और no, I mean in that case even the rappers, like
Yeah.
for example Badshah, for
Yeah.
example Honey Singh, I believe even the rappers, just because their song has a lot of rapping,
Yeah.
doesn't give them a license to perform their songs complete +1.
I agree.
You can still put the original track of your vocals स्टूडियो में लेवल डाउन कर दो,
Yes.
उसके ऊपर आप लाइव तो गाओ.
Yes.
आप सिर्फ उसके बीच में चिल्लाने के लिए आप माइक यूज करते हो.
Yeah. Absolutely.
वो फिर मजा नहीं है. एंड so I don't think that is full justice to the audience,
Not at
especially
all.
people who spend so much of money.
Yeah.
ऊपर से फिर वो डीजे सीडी चला रहा है.
Yes.
डीजे हिट इट.
Yeah.
हाँ, उसके बाद वो डीजे का ओरिजिनल ट्रैक बजता है, उसके ऊपर
अब
दे आर स्क्रीमिंग जंप जंप पुट योर हैंड्स अप कम ऑन. ये इससे क्या होता है?
No.
थोड़ा आप टेक्निकली यू जस्ट पुट द लेवल ऑफ द ओरिजिनल वोकल्स लिटिल डाउन एंड सिंग लाइव ऑन टॉप ऑफ इट
Yes.
टू मेक इट साउंड पंची.
Which is fair.
Which is fair. That's the way you should do.
Yeah. Also, some songs, if you are having on plus to just get your breath back,
Yeah, that's okay.
I think that's also
But not the
fair.
entire show.
Exactly.
Not the entire show.
There was a show which we were doing where the client was so picky.
Yeah.
Okay, and this I was doing is Nautanki.
Yeah.
The client इतना picky था on everything. Ambience artist क्या पहनेगी, वो कितने minute perform करेगी. 2 लोग तो सिर्फ हमारे पीछे छोड़े हुए थे.
हाँ.
Literally, I'll say that. 2 time. If the aerial artist is said that she'll do a 4-minute act and she'll have to come down, right? Like it's not easy.
Yeah.
Us pe monitoring, and Bacha was performing at that show. And then suddenly the crowd started coming on top to take a selfie. So he's kept the mic away. He's busy taking selfie. There is 15-20 minutes of selfie. The song is audible. And I'm like, here, that poor artist who was not even getting paid 30,000. आप उसकी जान के पीछे पड़े हो कि वो कितने एक्ट करेगी.
Exactly.
You know, और वो जो फ्री वाला है कि एक्ट वो लोग एम्बियंस आर्टिस्ट से मांग लेते, मुझे इतना बुरा लगता है और मुझे ही मांगना पड़ता है. ऐसा नहीं है कि वो डायरेक्टली मांगते, हम ही तो यू नो वैसे दिखते हैं कि यार प्लीज उनको बोलो ना एक और कर दे. And against that you paid, you know.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
It is.
It is something which is not in our hands to. That's the way people are, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the way. I mean, as long as you're doing your job, I'm doing my job. We cannot change how people, you know, especially the client side, you know.
Yes.
I had this exact discussion with a friend of mine who's a very close friend of yours as well. And why I suddenly remember is him giving me a justification. I want to tell you.
Okay.
So यही topic पे मेरी कुछ बात हो रही थी ना. I told him that यार ये सही नहीं है. You know, when इतना पैसा देके वो आता है 40-45 मिनट 1 घंटा करके, if that person is not singing fully live and totally CD, then you know what he says? He says, भाई, it is his presence. It is just for his stage presence. वो बंदा नीचे आएगा, वो खड़ा होके गाना भी चल रहा है, फोटो खिंचवाएगा, क्राउड आ रहा है, फोटो खिंचवा रहा है, वो जस्ट आके खड़ा हो गया, उसके पैसे. I said no, that's not right. You know?
Appearance.
हाँ, appearance अलग चीज होती है. You're there to perform, you should perform. Yeah.
How much of unity do you all have in your industry as live performers? कैसी camaraderie है और कितना undercutting होता है और किस तरह का माहौल है currently?
Fortunately, लड़कों में कुछ नहीं है. लड़कों में ऐसा कुछ ज्यादा नहीं होता. I don't know what the girls. लड़कों में सब लोग भाई वाला attitude है. And especially those who, like me, those who believe that everybody has their own space. Everybody, I cannot enter in somebody's space, especially if that person is good in something else.
Yeah.
So हम सबका अलग अलग तरीका होता है to present our talent. And वो feeling होना भी नहीं चाहिए. The feeling of jealousy or of course, you know, you should always try to improve your act, try to become better.
Sure.
हाँ, but वो एक fortunately मेरे अंदर मैंने नहीं देखा है. जितने दोस्त मेरे हैं, हम लोग बहुत ही chilled out हैं. And we encourage each other, we compliment on social media. जबकि मैंने लड़कियों को करते हुए कम देखा है.
है ना? Problem है.
पता नहीं क्या problem है, but yeah.
Tell me, with this long career now of 20 years, and much before when you started your band in Jaipur, has there been, with all these highs and lows, tell me a time when you probably were feeling at your lowest and you probably referred it to someone, or you must have dealt with it your own way. How do you, as an artist, sometimes we are surrounded by people, but we are lonely from within because we know something's not going right. Either it's in terms of our career, in terms of our personal life, but we put up an act, you know, the show must go on, like jo funda hai. We put that up all the time. We are, you know, even at the airport, you never know who comes to take a picture with you. You have to look your bit. Tell me, what was the lowest phase that you have experienced in this tenure?
So when I was with Asma, the show must go on literally, you know, relates on one particular thing which I want to share. For I think 6 to 7 months, I had a meniscus tear, like a tissue tear in my knees.
Okay.
And which I had showed to Dr. Ali Rani. and he had suggested कि either you go for a surgery, which I didn't want to, क्योंकि उसके बाद काफी टाइम थोड़ा हमको rest दे. Otherwise, you just go with physiotherapy.
Yeah.
So, and then you'll have to give at least couple of months ka rest. And now that was the busiest phase of asthma, performing live. So I used to almost 2 shows a week. We used to do 2 shows, sometimes 3 shows. So I used to perform with so much of pain. एंड उस टाइम तो ऐसे करते थे हम लोग, इतने ऊंचे ऊंचे स्टेज से क्राउड में घुस जाते थे. एंड दोज यूज्ड टू बी कॉन्सर्ट्स, बिकॉज वो आसमा के कॉलेज शोज हो रहे हैं, कॉन्सर्ट हो रहे हैं, क्राउड में कूदने की आदत तो मेरी शुरू से थी. इतने ऊंचे ऊंचे स्टेज से मैं कूद रहा हूँ, उस टाइम पता भी नहीं चल रहा है कि कितना पेन हो रहा है, कितना डैमेज हो रहा है. एंड आफ्टर आई रीच द ग्रीन रूम आफ्टर द शो, आई यूज्ड टू जस्ट कोलैप्स एंड फॉल डाउन. एंड Vasudha, these guys, they used to have tears in their eyes. Oh my God, Jimmy. So that phase was the most challenging, and I say that the show must go on. कि किसी को स्टेज पे या किसी को क्राउड में ऐसा नहीं लगेगा कि कुछ तकलीफ है मुझे,
Yeah.
So that was a literal example which I experienced in my life, that the show must go on no matter what goes on in inside your body or your heart or your mind. So yeah.
Would you blame that on your youthfulness, or would you commit that same mistake again?
1000%. I'm in this profession, Marisha. You would do the same.
Yeah.
We are entertainers. Nothing can change or put us, down, or slow our tempo, or slow or reduce our zeal, our desire to give the best. चाहे कुछ भी आ जाए, no matter what, the challenge may be.
Yeah.
Our desire, our zeal to give our best to make everybody go back with amazing memories,
Yeah.
will always be there.
My God.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just salute you for this.
Thank you, Marisha.
And I think you're going to end up inspiring a lot of the youngsters जो YouTubers को देख के इस चकाचौंध की दुनिया में आना चाहते हैं. And why not?
Of course.
There
Absolutely.
is scope for
Absolutely.
for always for more. There is room for a
Yeah.
plenty. What do you think is one advantage and one disadvantage that any aspiring artist has if they want to get into the live space in today's time?
Okay. So it's very simple. Now, digitally, we are in that phase where it's not difficult for, you to bring out your, work, your songs, your act, your entertainment designs in front of the world. It's very, very easy, and it's you can tag the right people. You can put hashtags to the right, all the right hashtags. At the same time, because it's an open world, you'll have plenty and plenty of amazing talents as your competitors, and the live space is there, of course. But also now, Marisha, सबके लिए काम इसलिए भी है कि एक in a particular sense, it's not just wedding and it's not just corporate shows. You have entertainment in even the smallest of cafes today. So आजकल entertainment, लोगों को entertainment चाहिए. अभी even if people are having food or just having a drink, they enjoy live entertainment. So actually, if you're good, if you and you can start from there.
Okay.
Can I give you an example?
Please.
Stebin Ben. I remember watching him perform at Bombay Adda.
Okay.
First time I watched him perform at Bombay Adda with 3 musicians. He was singing brilliantly. And of course, he sang those Atif songs. So I asked my friend, कौन है यार ये? ये कुछ ही साल पहले की बात है. And he was performing, and he was pretty popular in the club scenario, the cafes and all. And club से शुरू करके you can become big. So it's actually a great time to be in, Disadvantage बहुत कम है, advantages बहुत है. So I encourage everybody to just consistently. अच्छा बस ये नहीं, जल्दबाजी में you should not expect results. You should always have patience. That's very important. You cannot be an overnight success. वो तो definitely आपके अंदर patience होना बहुत जरूरी है. Yeah.
Wow. I think there will be a lot of them who are going to start writing to you to make you their mentor, because you have so much of positivity. It feels like you're going to be happy for everyone who wants to be in this space.
How sweet,
with
Marisha.
You.
I mean, even if one person gets motivated and if I am able to, I'll consider myself extremely fortunate. Trust me.
Oh.
कोई भी मुझे अगर आके 2 मिनट के लिए बात करके अगर वो उसको मैं मोटिवेट कर पाया, मैं अपने आप को बहुत खुशकिस्मत समझूं.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Okay. Tell me, has it ever happened that, you've had a fight with any of your musician while y'all were practicing something?
Yeah, of course.
Huh? And how dangerous and crazy did it get?
It was very scary, actually. It was almost a last minute thing when one of my musicians, he had a he had an emergency. So he had to actually go for some of his family thing, and he requested me to get another replacement in his place. And he said this particular musician is very, very experienced, and he got this person. And because I trust my musician, and I don't know on whose this thing he trusted with this guy. So when we were having a rehearsal with the new musician, he had the entire song list and everything for him to prepare before meeting. When he's singing a song as classic as Kajra Mohabbat Wala. Now, Kajra Mohabbat Wala is a song which everybody knows, especially a musician should know the music pieces. And now he's a Bengali musician. He doesn't know the Bappida ke gaano ke music pieces. He doesn't know Kajra Mohabbat Wale ka beach ka music piece. And I got so angry. Not in front of him. I told my musician, kisko bheja hai ye? And it was last minute, and I had no time to actually, figure out what to do. Then fortunately, I kept him also. I kept another, one musician from my hometown. Fortunately, and he knew all the songs. So मैंने दोनों को रखा, दोनों मिलके जो भी best आता है कर लेते. But fortunately, show went well. So yeah, this was a scary situation.
Have you ever forgotten lyrics while singing a song? इतने खो गए कि lyrics ही भूल गए.
मैं भूल जाता हूँ. क्राउड को नहीं पता चलेगा मैं भूला हूँ. परफॉर्म ऐसे करो जैसे कि अगर भूल भी गए तो उसको ऐसा मस्ती में बना दो कि and see lyrics इतना नहीं. When you're enjoying, when you're having a blast, the crowd is having fun, even if they know that I have messed up the lyrics, they will not be what you call judgmental about कि इसने कुछ, because they're having fun, they're enjoying the act, and I am very, very sporting about it. I don't make it like कि मुझे नहीं पता है कि, of course I know I messed it up, but it's okay. That's being live.
Yeah, that is
being live,
But you've never been caught on it.
Not that I remember.
Have you ever lost your voice on the day of an event?
Yeah, a couple of times it has happened, and that is when my belief in God, that is when my belief in prayers has always increased. I always pray before I go for my performance. Just before stepping on the stage, पहले तक मेरा गला खराब है. इतना खराब है कि मैं बात भी नहीं कर रहा हूँ. And because I don't have a backup vocalist.
Yes.
And so I just go on stage with the faith that हो जाएगा कुछ. I think sometimes these miracles that has happened in my life, like उसी वक्त पहला जो चिल्लाना क्राउड को एड्रेस करके, और वो चिल्लाने से पता नहीं क्या गला खुला कि वो पूरा शो गला बैठा ही नहीं. I screamed in the beginning. I knew कि anyways is going to be a bad throat. तो पहला जो चिल्ला के क्राउड को एड्रेस किया उसमें suddenly गला ऐसा खुला, and then the whole show there was no crack, there was no this thing, and so miraculously बच गया मैं.
वाह.
हाँ, लेकिन होता है, ऐसे experiences हुए हैं.
Okay, tell me, what is the expectation a partner can have from a singer who knows how to play the guitar?
Partner, like my partner?
Yeah.
अच्छा, okay.
क्यों? Expectation तो हो सकती है ना कि बंदा बड़ा romantic होगा. If he can sing and he can play the guitar, 2 in 1, then that means he's ultimate in romance. Is how every girl thinks of an artist. Are you that kind of person?
I'm the wrong person for you. Should be asking this question to someone else. But ये अब तो इतना म्यूजिक होता है लाइफ में प्रोफेशनली कि घर में बैठ के ये रोमांस दिखाने का कोई ना तो अंदर से कुछ इंक्लिनेशन आता है, ना तो उतनी एनर्जी है. अब वो था ना घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर. सो नो, आई एम जस्ट किडिंग. सो व्हाट आई मीन टू से इज दैट of course that romance is always there in my heart, but not like a typical I take my
Yeah.
guitar and I sing
Come
a song
on,
for you.
baby. Let me do this for
I
you.
always make special days feel special, like birthdays ho gaya. I then I always try to make it special with my song, with my music, to anyone who's close to me.
I'm a little disappointed, yeah, Jimmy. I
क्यों?
swear. क्योंकि मेरे mind में बचपन से ये thought है that a guy who can sing and play the guitar is the most romantic
करता था ना
person.
शादी से पहले.
अच्छा.
शादी से पहले यही तो करता था.
I forced my husband to learn the guitar. वो एक क्लास पे गया था because ये मेरी fantasy थी कि भाई my guy should know how to play the guitar and sing. I was so naive, I didn't understand कि उसके लिए
but did he
दो
learn?
साल एक क्लास में गया. एक क्लास में
एक क्लास में जाके
कुछ नहीं
अरे
बाद में
यार,
आई
मनीषा।
इसके लिए
चलो मैं सिखाऊंगा हेमंत को एक गाना तुम्हारे लिए.
अरे वाह डोंट मेक इट दैट लाइक किशोर कुमार सी ना इन पड़ोसन मूवी पीछे से तुम गा रहे हो.
I won't make it like Kishore Kumar.
Oh
God.
God, this has been fun chat.
Absolutely,
Jimmy.
Marisha.
And I cannot, of course, let you go without singing something. Otherwise, our viewers and listeners are going to be like, what happened to Marisha?
Absolutely.
So tell me one song which I'm sure you have many favorites, but one song that you feel really defines you as a person, your spirit in life. Which would that be?
देखो हम तो यारों के यार हैं.
Mm-hmm.
मेरी इतनी प्यारी दोस्त यहाँ बैठी है. So a song that defines me is any song about friendship.
Oh.
So I would sing probably a song that defines friendship, and I'll dedicate it to you, to Hemant, and to all my friends who are watching this
My
industry and
lucky day.
everywhere. Yes.
My lucky day, Jimmy.
Pleasure, pleasure.
Let's get your guitar on
Absolutely.
and let's give this a shot.
Yeah.
You know, I really believe you should be doing great karma to be blessed by having such amazing people with great souls in your heart. Trust me, guys, nothing is more valuable than having a friend with a great heart. And that's Jimmy Felix for you.
Show must go on. The show must go on. Come on, Mari, sing with me. The show must go on. Yeah. The show must go on. अरे यारों दोस्ती बड़ी ही हसीन है. ये ना हो तो क्या फिर बोलो ये जिंदगी है. कोई तो हो राज़दार बेगरज तेरा हो यार. कोई तो हो राज़दार. The show must go on. Come on. The show must go on. Hey. तेरी हर एक बुराई पे डांटे वो दोस्त. गम की हो धूप तो साया बने तेरा वो दोस्त. नाचे भी वो तेरी खुशी में. अरे यारों दोस्ती बड़ी ही हसीन है. ये ना हो तो क्या फिर बोलो ये जिंदगी है. कोई तो मरीशा हो यार जिसको तुझसे हो प्यार. मेरा भाई हेमंत हो यार. The show must go on. Come on. The show must go on. Hey. The show must go on. The show must go on. Hey.
So, एक और, I know I'm Insta DMing you, Jimmy Felix.
चंदू के चाचा ने मारा चांद. चाची को बोले डांस विद मी. चा 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 चाची बेबे बेबे चल हट
चल फुट दूं क्या? चाचा से चाची बोली, डोंट टच माय चनिया चोली, और चाची ने चाचा को दिया चमार। 1 2 3 4, चाचा गेट ऑन द फ्लोर। चंदू के चाचा ने चंदू की चाची को चांदी की चमची से चटनी चटाई। चंदू के चाचा ने चंदू की चाची को चांदी की चमची से चटनी चटाई।